I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where we talk about everything crypto daily. I want to thank everybody that's been hitting that like button. Man, 1,000 likes a video. That's my goal every single day. Please leave a comment in the comment box. Let me know what number of like you were. Definitely helps the channel grow. I appreciate all the likes and subscribes. Hit that bell for notifications. Jumping right into this green market. Green day. Man, jumping into the green market feels so good. Bitcoin at 96.18, trying to break key levels. Has broken on the lower time frames. Later on tonight could be confirmed on the higher time frame. So the overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $271 billion. On the daily chart, falling wedge, multi-month downtrend. Game has changed. Broke out to the upside. Retested as well. Retests are money, right? You want to see these retests. Gives validity to this entire idea. Now, the price action got rejected multiple times from this breakout level. Finally, the price actions broke through on the daily chart. Remember, we need daily candle confirmation on this. So let's take a look at the lower time frames now. So this is a Bitcoin 4-hour chart. I talked to you guys about this yesterday. You know, the bulls need to hold this support level. A bounce to 9,400 may be in the card if this plays out. So 68% chance of a break higher on falling wedges. Like, your strategy could just be trade falling wedges and you would do very well. Bullish MACD cross was confirmed. Bullish divergence was confirmed and is playing out now. Essentially, you've got your low and then a lower low. However, on the histogram, you've got your low and then this is a higher low. Okay, so that means there's underlying strength in the price action. Now the falling wedge, here we are on the RSI. These patterns on the RSI are very valid. 68% chance that it does break higher. And what happens is these oversold areas can be a catalyst for a break higher, and that did happen. So again, huge move for the bulls. Yesterday's video, I just want to go through this real quick with you guys. You've got this falling wedge right here, 68% chance that it breaks up to the upside. If it breaks above here, you'll see 9,400. Okay, so right now it's like, hey, let's watch and see what's going to happen with this 1-hour chart, and this potentially could be a catalyst for a move on the 4-hour and on the daily chart as well. It all starts on the lower time frames. It all starts on the lower time frames. And what I really want you to focus on is the fact that TA is not a crystal ball, but it will give you an if-then statement, right? So I showed you in that video, if the price action breaks above here, and it broke above here and it came back and it retested, it said, hey, price action came back and said, hey, this is very valid support because we're retesting it and we're going to bounce higher. So we had a ton of upside. Now, if we do get a pullback or a retest, again, this would just give more validity to the move to the upside. We could see 10,000, 10,300. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, working together to trade this market. You got 1,300 plus sets of eyes watching this market all the time. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading this market, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Main reason why people come in the group is I post these profitable trading setups, midterm hold strategies, and they've been playing out amazing. You want to come into crypto, you want to make a bunch of money, I can help you do that. I'll make sure you're in the right coins. If you do want to join the cryptocurrency trading group and you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. If you pay with crypto for 6 months, you get a 20% discount. If you pay with cryptocurrency for the year, you get 30% off and an additional month for free. If you do want to pay monthly, month to month by card, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is ENJ. I just posted this the other day. This is EOS. EOS should break soon, I stated. Sure enough, breaking out to the upside. EOS $5.19 target. EOS up 29% since I posted this midterm holds. These midterm holds are easy. Sit it and forget it. Buy it, hold it. Here's some people from the trading group. This person stated, thanks for your work, Chris. I made $650 today. Next person, Kevin, stated, I made 30% from an ENJ setup. This person stated, my learning is finally paying off, and he was up 100% on an EOS trade. I will teach you everything that you need to know about trading this market and being successful. Bitcoin price 4-hour RSI flips bullish as traders brace for 9,500. Man, this market changes in an instant. Remember that. Yeah, I pulled up this article, was going to make this vid, and Bitcoin started breaking to the upside. But what I want you to understand is Actually, we're going to talk about the MACD real quick. MACD cross, bullish MACD cross was confirmed on the 4-hour chart. Lots of upside for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's move above the 200 simple moving average may be a key bullish sign. And again, it is. Like for a long-term confirmed uptrend for Bitcoin needs to stay above the 200 simple moving average. Now, at some point, it would be perfectly reasonable to think that Bitcoin pulls back and tests the 200 and it acts as support. Bitcoin transaction volume primed to overtake PayPal in 2020. Last year, Bitcoin bounced back from its lows but stagnated somewhat below the $10,000 mark. However, it did overtake PayPal's transaction volume once or twice, even for a brief period. But now they're stating that now, going forward, the volume is going to stay above that of PayPal. Future of money. It's that simple. This is Cameron Winklevoss. So he and his twin, who went to Harvard, started Gemini. Actually, they sued Mark Zuckerberg, the Facebook founder, because Zuckerberg stole their idea. They got like 50 million bucks. These guys own about 1% of all the Bitcoin now. And they started Gemini, and he made a statement basically stating that Bitcoin early adoption is going to pay off exponentially. Basically stating that there's 21 million Bitcoin. There's 36 million millionaires in the world today. There are not enough Bitcoin for every millionaire to own one. It will pay off to be an early Bitcoin adopter. We are so early. I can't even tell you guys. We're so early in this space. Like, people just don't even, gosh, every time I talk to somebody in the general public about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency and I realize how little they know, really not much at all, about our space, it just makes me realize that the upside potential that we have ahead of us, man, like we have to wake up every single day just pumped to be alive and to have found and thankful to be in this space together because, man, life-changing money, it's coming. Moon boot ready. Bitcoin transactions hit a major milestone today. Major milestone. So 500 million Bitcoin transactions have occurred to date. So this is huge. All-time Bitcoin transactions. 500 million, 500 million plus. Lightning Labs raises $10 million Series A to be the Visa of Bitcoin. The Visa of Bitcoin. And that's exactly what needs to happen. Like, there needs to be Lightning Labs, Lightning Network, and Bitcoin need to work together to offer very fast, almost instant transactions. And here's what they're trying to do. So Lightning Labs, the startup, plans to use its money to expand the team. There's only 11 people on the team. If you can imagine how much more they could accomplish, I mean, you'd have to think they could accomplish twice as much if they 2x the team. The Lightning Network is the future for Bitcoin. If you guys haven't signed up for a VPN yet, make sure and get PureVPN. The link is in the description. It does support the channel. If you want to use Binance.com, trade all those little altcoins where all the upside potential's at. If you want to use BitMEX or Bybit, again, I recommend PureVPN. Also, anytime I do anything with crypto, I want to make sure that everything is safe. So this is my virtual private network that I use to maintain that security level. I'll talk to you guys about this chart in the past, and you could see this is a total altcoin market cap. So all the altcoins, if you added up the value of every single altcoin together, this is the chart. Now this is up 77% since mid-December. 77%. So you could, if you have $10,000 in altcoins, you should be up $7,700. Obviously you have to be in the right altcoins potentially, but these altcoins have taken off, and people would say, no, this is not the altcoin season. Listen, 77% gains in anything is definitely an upcycle. So we'll call it altcoin upcycle. Let's talk about this. Falling wedge on the RSI broke to the upside. Now your RSI is overbought. Potentially, there's an idea that at some point we pull back here. Pull back to support at around 86 billion. So, if that does happen, you'll see your USDT pairs pull back a little bit as well. Eventually, don't forget to take profits. You cannot lose taking profits in this market. You don't lose taking profits. Like, yeah, you might miss an opportunity, but it's not the same thing at all. You've got to lock in some profits. If you don't take your profits, somebody else will. Crypto exchange volume surge in January. So Liquid Exchange is up 50%, Bitflyer is up 50%, Bitstamp's up 70%, Coinbase is up 80%, Bitfinex is up 90%, Kraken is up 120%. So again, all this volume coming into the market, and you can see what's happening with the prices. Huge gains in crypto. Ethereum 2.0 deposit contract launch planned for the spring. So there's been a formal verification of the contract that was just released. So now they're looking at Mother's Day in March as far as this being taken care of. Again, Ethereum 2.0 making significant progress. Remember, Ethereum 2.0, the blockchain is divided into shards. So not every node has to store the complete blockchain. The shards process a subset of all the transactions, but each shard still has to synchronize with the main blockchain in order to remain synchronized with every other shard. So this idea of sharding is going to increase the transactions per second, the throughput of Ethereum 2.0 blockchain. Definitely scalability is the most important thing to develop in cryptocurrency. Ethereum 2.0 testnet now runs on a smartphone. So they've got a tutorial out. You can go step by step. You can get Ethereum 2.0 on mobile. You got to download Linux Sandbox for Android. I think that's the future. Ethereum nears $200 on a cup and handle. So I've talked to you guys about Ethereum for an extended period of time. I've got a midterm hold set up. Census fires 14% of its staff in an organizational shakeup. So remember, this is an Ethereum blockchain development firm. They're firing a lot of their workforce. They want to, essentially it's a strategic move. They want to separate their software development division from its venture investment arm and secure $200 million in funding from outside investors. Again, money is a limiting factor. And so they're actually looking for funding from outside investors. They've got two goals at Consensus. They want to provide developer tools and infrastructure for the developer, decentralized finance, and startup communities. And they want to help enterprises in financial services, trade finance, and commerce sectors deploy and operationalize blockchain solutions. Craig Wright thinks Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash owe him $100 billion. And I'm like, I wonder what, I wonder why. Believing Bitcoin SV is the original Bitcoin, Craig Wright said that Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash stole his thunder. And now he thinks they owe him $100 billion. He stated that Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash are not forks. They are breach of contractual rights to the database. They are, in effect, a theft of $100 billion plus dollars. So Craig Wright got robbed by Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, essentially. They stole his thunder. Crypto Group asked the IRS to make small payments tax-free. This is essential for mainstream adoption in cryptocurrency, right? You can't be taxed on every little small payment that's made with crypto. It needs to be, essentially not taxed like if you were to change Canadian dollars for US dollars or Australian dollars for US dollars, yuan for US dollars. There needs to be a taxless conversion for cryptocurrencies. Bakkt is going to acquire Bridge2 to accelerate development of its consumer apps. This is big. Now listen, this acquisition for Bakkt is going to set the stage for a lot of progress in the future. So the acquisition of Bridge2 Solutions, they manage some of the largest redemption sites in the United States. It's going to allow Bakkt to propel the development process of its upcoming consumer application. So according to the company's CEO, the app's going to be an all-in-one solution for managing all types of digital assets from cryptocurrencies to in-game tokens. Remember, they talked about Starbucks using Bakkt essentially and accepting Bitcoin in the future. Microsoft is kind of involved on this too. And this is one step that they've taken forward. They're going to have an app, an all-in-one solution that will manage, just like you've got Apple Pay potentially with your phone or Samsung Pay. This will be something similar to that. So again, moving forward, mainstream adoption happening before our eyes. So glad to be here with you guys. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure and subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.